Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're focusing on the Porsche Taycan 2026. Our mission is really to boil down the key updates, what keeps this thing a super electric car. And the headline grabber, right off the bat, has to be the Turbo GT. I mean, we're talking over 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah, 1,019 horsepower with launch control active.
Yeah.
And the acceleration, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in, what, under 2.3 seconds?
Less than 2.3. That's really pushing into hypercar territory for an EV.
Absolutely. And I think what's interesting with the 2026 Taycan is how it's really the latest step in blending that extreme Porsche performance DNA with, well, the cutting edge of German EV tech.
Yeah.
It's not just speed, though. They've really focused on the digital side this time and making more luxury standard.
Okay, let's dig into the performance mechanics then. The range of power is pretty vast, isn't it? Starts around 400 horsepower for the base model.
402 horsepower, yeah, for the base rear-wheel drive. Then it ramps up quickly through the range. You get the Turbo S at 938, and then that monster Turbo GT at 719.
Right. Now, the transmission. That two-speed gearbox on the rear axle is still there. It feels a bit complex for an EV, especially when others just use a single speed. Why stick with it?
That's a good question, and it speaks to Porsche's philosophy. They keep that two-speed because it solves two different problems. You get that really aggressive high-torque launch from Speed 1.
Okay, for the crazy acceleration numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then Speed 2 gives you better efficiency and sustained power for, high-speed cruising, like on the Autobahn. It's kind of their unique way to optimize both ends. And you still get the choice, rear-wheel drive standard or all-wheel drive on the 4S, Turbo, and GTS.
Now, charging. This is always huge for EVs. Porsche went with 800-volt architecture early on. What does that actually mean for the owner day-to-day beyond just saying faster charging?
Well, faster charging is the big headline, and it's significant. That 800-volt system lets the bigger battery, the Performance Battery Plus, which is about 105 kilowatt hours, charge from 10% to 80% in, get this, 18 minutes.
18 minutes, seriously.
Under optimal conditions, yeah, that's a massive difference compared to many rivals still on 400-volt systems. Fundamentally changes the usability, reducing that charge time anxiety. And the actual range has improved too, getting closer to 500 kilometers WLTP in the updated models. That addresses some of the earlier range concerns.
Okay, 500 kilometers is much better. But with all that performance, what about just driving it? Is it harsh? Does the comfort suffer on your commute?
No, not really. And that's kind of Porsche's magic trick, isn't it? Balancing act. The standard adaptive air suspension with PASM Porsche Active Suspension Management, that's key.
Right.
It constantly adjusts. So you get the smooth ride you'd expect in a luxury car, but it firms up instantly when you need the stiffness for performance driving. It keeps that connected, sporty feel. Reviewers consistently praise this, like Car and Driver giving it a perfect score for being a true Porsche to drive.
Let's pivot to the inside. Big changes on the tech front, right? 4 screens.
Yeah, the digital experience got a major overhaul. You've got that beautiful 16.8-inch curved display for the driver, then the central infotainment screen, another one below it for climate, and even one for the passenger.
4 screens. Is that overkill, or does it actually improve things?
It's about organizing information, I think. The driver gets the crucial stuff right in front, uncluttered. The passenger can handle navigation or media without distracting the driver. Plus, the whole infotainment system is quicker for 2026. They've added Dolby Atmos for the sound system, and the voice control Porsche Voice Pilot gets Amazon Alexa integration, making it, well, smarter. But, there are always trade-offs with this kind of car. That sleek coupe roofline looks fantastic, but...
Headroom in the back?
Exactly. Rear headroom is still tight compared to some more upright competitors. And the price, well, it starts high and climbs very quickly with options. It puts it right up there with the most expensive EVs in its class.
Yeah, you definitely have to mention the competition. Tesla Model S Plaid offers incredible speed and maybe more range. Lucid Air pushes luxury and range too. It's a tough field.
It is. But where the Taycan consistently seems to win, especially according to enthusiasts, is that pure driving dynamic, that authentic sports car feel and handling, particularly on a track or a good road.
So, wrapping this up, what's the takeaway for you, the listener? The 2026 Taycan seems to successfully fuse that raw, almost brutal supercar speed with really advanced EV tech and infrastructure like the fast charging. It shows Porsche's electric future is definitely fast.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. That Turbo GT is built for the track, for pure acceleration. Does that unique 2-speed gearbox, That piece of mechanical complexity represent the last thing Porsche felt it needed to keep to make sure its EVs still feel mechanically engaging and athletic, or is it just a temporary step before even Porsche moves to simpler single-speed designs for all its performance EVs? It makes you think about what driving dynamics really means as battery power becomes so immense.